Lloyd Augustus Hall introduced chemical innovations that help change the way we store and preserve foods today, including the now universal use of nitrates in place of salting to cure meats. Born in 1894 in Elgin, Illinois, Hall attended Northwestern University and the University of Chicago, where he majored in chemistry. At Northwestern, Hall befriended classmate Carroll L. Griffith, in whose Griffith Laboratories he would later spend the most productive years of his career. Hall was also one of the first African Americans to overcome the barriers of discrimination in science and technical careers. Rejected on the first day at his first job at Western Electric Company after being hired over the telephone with a blunt declaration of, "We don't take, the N-word here," Hall took a position with the Chicago Department of Health Laboratories as a chemist in 1916. Hall soon developed an interest in the burgeoning applications of chemistry to food processing. In 1925, as a senior chemist at Griffith Labs, Hall began work on the chemical preservation of meat. Until then, salting with sodium chloride or table salt had been the primary, though unsatisfactory, means of curing meat. Although chemists knew that nitrate compounds combined with salt preserve the color and appearance of meat better, the compounds also tended to penetrate the meat too fast, causing the meat to disintegrate. Hall deduced that if the nitrate could be combined with the salt at the crystal level, it would allow the two substances to penetrate at the same speed. He eventually hit upon the technique of flash drying by quickly drying a solution of sodium chloride and nitrate compounds over hot rollers. The dried substance formed a salt crystal with the nitrate at its center. Hall later turned his attention to sterilization of spices and cereals and condiments, which untreated could host bacteria, yeast, and spores, thus contaminating food. You get the nasty ketchup and stuff when you go get your hot dog. Well, he fixed that. The conventional method of sterilization, killing microorganisms with heat, would burn the spices and make them unpalatable. Hall decided to tackle the problem through chemical means, eventually discovering that ethylene oxide gas, formerly used as an insecticide, was effective not only in sterilizing spices, but also as a sterilizer for medical instruments, medicines, and application in which the gas is still used today. Lloyd Augustus Hall. I'm Kirk Williams.